A lot of helicopters going around here. There must be some more scopes happening in China because I get 0 viewers. That other walk, I got tons. They got helicopters flying around, military style helicopters flying around. It looks like a Chinese version of Apache. Hello from Paris. I'm trying to catch a bus. I think I'm near a military base because I'm seeing a lot of helicopters flying around. Probably not the wisest thing to be doing a scope around here. We'll see. Oh, there's a big one right there. It looks like a troop carrier. Oh, wow. A lot of them. Here's my bus.
后门下车，开门请注意，下车时请注意过往车辆。车在行驶中，请扶好，不要换座位。本车前方到站。 金盛小区，下车乘客请注意，请您提前拿好行李，物品在后门处。谢谢合作。
Welcome to this bus ride. Yeah, this bus is actually letting this little thing go by. The dangerous part is the other lanes of traffic. Hello, Zane, I can't pronounce your name. You got a long name. Welcome to Nanjing on bus 703. We're near the, I think this is closer to the rail station, that section of South Rail Station. It looks like, yes, you're the only one. But I had some earlier. When I was filming this in the beginning, there was military helicopters flying over. It's pretty interesting. You miss China. Where are you now? I have a feeling I'm going to miss... Oh, you're in New York. Yeah, and the Chinatown there is probably more like Hong Kong than China itself. At least are you in New York City or New York State? Because at least you have that. Can you imagine if you were like in the middle of the country, you didn't have at least a Chinatown? That was the interesting thing. Oh, the dirty one. When I came to China, I thought it would be like the Chinatowns in New York City, and it wasn't even close. I can't get in Nanjing. I can't get dim sum. They've got their own food. Oh, how long you been in New York City? You live in Queens. That's a very immigrant. My understanding is a very immigrant type of population there. I haven't been to Queens. What do you miss about China the most? About half here? Food, yes. Food stress is always the hardest part of being away from whatever country you love the most. You know what I like here is the grandma, you know, they have these like carts and they've got a wood fire going and they got the sweet potato in it, and I love just buying those things, and oh, they're so good. I love that. And the other thing I like is the corn. Like they have these like different corn that you can buy and just eat that. That comes out of those things too. Lovely. Well, you've been in the US for about 4 years, huh? Oh, at least to get back to China, that's good. You can eat all the food. Do you ever try to bring some food back with you? I mean, I'd try to do that. Oh, it's midnight. Yeah, that would make sense. It's 2:30 in the afternoon here. Oh, I'm on a bus. I'm running in front of food. But I can understand that. What part of China are you from? Oh, I understand. Yep. Oh, you're probably from Nanjing. That would be wild if you were from Nanjing. Oh, a 2-hour drive from, so it's either going to be Wuxi or it's going to be Yangzhou, or Yangzhou is actually 1 hour. Suzhou. Suzhou's a bit further. Oh yes, okay, I know that. Yes, I've taken a train through. That is very close by. By the train, it's only half an hour now. It's so fast by train. Or 45 minutes. So you're from Anhui province. All right. We have so many people here from Anhui province. Yeah, the train is, oh, it's so fast here. I think it's faster than even the trains in Europe. You know, just to take a train from here to Shanghai is only 1 hour. It's just incredible. Yeah, the only good, probably the highways are pretty good in the States, but and the airplanes are not so bad. But even the service on the planes are not that good. And at least on the planes in China, you can get some food for free. You don't. In the States, you have to pay for it. I would say Alaskan Airlines not bad. You can fly Alaskan. It's a good airline. Hi. Can't read your name, but I see a person in blue saying hi. No, absolutely. It's no, I think that what China's done with the trains here is amazing and so fast to find. Actually, you know what China spoils me is they build everything very fast. Everything is just built like overnight, it seems. And I think no matter where I go, I'll get spoiled with that. When was the last time you were in Nanjing? No, taking the buses, and then I like taking the buses because you can just get everywhere. This is a public transport bus, yes. Yeah, in 2 years this place has changed a lot. There's now 6 subway lines, and I think 3 of them opened up last year. And there's a trolley line, 2 trolley lines. I've been only on one, I haven't been on the other. And there's 2 Apple retail stores here. If you look at my last scope I made, it was walking through the commercial area, and I walked through the Apple store. And you can take a look at that. Wow. No, it is very, this you see this overpass that we see here on the left, that didn't exist 5 years ago. It was all brand new. This was actually just like country road with farms on the side. Now it's a 6-lane highway underneath, 6-lane highway above. Urban sprawl, yes, but the sprawl is different in China. They don't have 1-story buildings. They have apartment blocks, just massive. So it's very condensed. And you see all that traffic right there? That didn't exist a few years ago. We don't have any of this type of traffic. Everyone owns cars now. In fact, a lot of people wonder why I don't have a car. I say it's not worth it. Better to get an Uber or hire a cab or a car, or take a bus. See, that's an IC card right there. You'll see someone will go by, they'll tap it, and you'll see how much it was. It's less than an RMB to get on the bus. I mean, it's cheap. 0.8 RMB to get on this bus. I think if you've been to Nanjing, I think this bus goes through Fuzimoa, and I might get off there and then you can see around. Yeah, it's quite cheap to. I know a lot of foreign students actually come to the university here. Yep, it sucks. But when someone else does the driving, it's good. And the bus, I think they seem to always have the high-speed lanes. Like we just went through all of that traffic. Oh, I love traffic here. But it's, you know, you think traffic here is crazy. It's crazier in India. Well, the way they drive here is different. You just have to think of it. You're responsible for what's in front of you, what's not behind you. And in the West, you're responsible for who's behind you, not in front. Yeah, it's insane, but if you understand the philosophy of driving here, it's not so bad. But I don't drive, so. But if you look at all the cars, no one ever uses their mirrors. Well, it looks like this bus driver is using his mirrors. Yeah, I think if you can drive in China, but then you've been in the U.S., I think it will taint you, because in the U.S. you sort of have to follow rules, and here you don't really need to. You just have to look out for the cameras. Wherever there's no cameras, you don't have to follow the rules. You know, I like is, look on the side here, we've got a bike lane. I like how China has bike lanes everywhere. Yeah, I think, you know, the driving people have only had cars in China, you know, a lot of private cars only in the last probably 10 years. And as we have next generation of drivers, we'll see the driving change. Korea was this type of driving style 20 years ago. And you go now, they drive like you were in the US. So I think in 20 years, they'll drive like the West. But in New York, have you had a Bangladeshi taxi driver? They're kind of crazy. I mean, they're wild and just driving how they drive in Bangladesh. Yeah, they drive crazy. Boston was also crazy driving. I've driven through New York, and it's not. I think Boston is a bit crazier. But you know, when you drive in the U.S., people get road rage. You know, if you cut someone off, they get angry. But here, no one gets angry. I like that. Everyone's very friendly. I don't know, maybe I don't know what makes them all friendly. Maybe all the green tea drinking. Less coffee drinking. Yeah, how are you staying up so late? It's a Saturday night, so are you going clubbing, or what's to do on a Saturday night? Is it Saturday night? Or is it Friday night? It must be Friday night. Yeah, what do you do on a Friday night? Are you out? And what's to do if you're a student from China on a Friday night in New York City? Oh, you have a test. Oh, and it's a different type of test. It's not like the type of test you have in China, right? I mean, is it a memorization test, or do you have to have an opinion? You're stuck in the library. So you have an opinion on this test. Is it like an essay you need to write? Because I would imagine, you know, if you went to school in China and then you came to the U.S. to go to college. It must be an interesting transition to do that because it's two different education systems. Oh, that type of class. Okay, I would do terrible in that type of class. Oh. What are you studying in New York City? And what's your major? Oh, you're in Ohio. Oh my gosh! If you're in Ohio State, oh, that must have been really hard. That's hardcore. I mean, the winters are really hard. You know, I don't know. That's impressive. I couldn't even do that. Oh, you got to work in LA. Okay. Is LA, from a Chinese perspective, is LA better than New York? Oh, cool. Are you doing stuff with social media? Oh yeah. There's a huge new Chinese population in California, and I can understand that. It's all on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm starting to get addicted to Periscope too. I started using it last year, and I wasn't quite sure how to use it. And I think I'm starting to understand a bit better. And turn it on and film. Yeah, and I'm so happy it works in China. You know, we get to show people the real China. I've shown a lot of my WeChat friends. I was telling them they need to get on this too. There are so many WeChat friends that are in China. They want to see the world, and I said, just open up Periscope, and you can see the world. And then sometimes they put the camera on themselves, and they get all these questions. I think it's a really good way to practice a different language. I've seen a lot of people that they will go on and they'll just have a conversation with people and answer questions in English. They have to answer in that language that it's written. Yeah, it is there's a lot of blocking. I'm happy that Periscope works. What is very weird is I learned to adjust to the Chinese network. So I use WeChat and I use mostly WeChat, and so my social network in China is WeChat. But then I go to America and I have to switch over to Twitter and Facebook, and I have to restart. It's very weird because no one in America is on WeChat. Back and forth between WeChat and Twitter, WeChat and Twitter. Yeah, if you look at my profile on this, you'll see my WeChat ID and you'll see my Twitter ID. So you can see I'm in parallel worlds. I think that's like $1 million question. I think WeChat is doing a very good job in getting with their tools. I think it's interesting that the perceptions of what people think of Japan versus China are. In America, a lot of people like everything about Japan, and they have a difficulty seeing the relationship with China. But historically, the relationship with America and China is much stronger, much longer. Oh, that person's in Nanjing. Okay. You know, and I think Periscope helps to show how friendly, how genuine people are here. I'm just going to pan to the left, see a bit of, maybe in the horizon, we can see it's a bit hazy, but we can see the bit of the Nanjing wall. I'll try to get off it. If it takes that left, I'll try to get off at that station. And so we can walk around the Nanjing wall. Oh, let's see here. There's some people in the bus. They're all probably wondering why I'm talking on the phone and holding it. So they're very patient. They just probably are thinking he's a foreigner, doesn't know what he's doing. Hi. Thanks for the hearts. This is typical Nanjing. Every city is different. Yes, they absolutely think I'm talking to myself. They think I'm a nut. Absolutely. They're, everything they see us Americans doing, they think we're crazy. But I think they have a sort of tolerance to accept this craziness that we have. Yeah, come to China. It's a great place. Maybe even work here. That's the best way to visit China, is to work here. The Great Wall is, you know what? I've been to the Great Wall. It's not as it's so famous. I think it's not as good as what people think. No, I like visiting all the small cities. I find those are very interesting. I want to go to Wuhan. I haven't been there. Yangzhou, I love that city. Small city, wonderful city. You know, the best way to visit a city is run a marathon. I don't run them. I go with friends that run it, and then I help them. Yeah, I've been to Japan. I used to live in Japan before I lived in China, so I can give you that perspective of what Americans feel like about a particular country. Because when I lived in Japan, people treat me very different. And now that I live in China, and I go to America and I tell them I live in China, they treat me like crap. I've been to Xi'an, yes. Where's the best place I've been in China is I can't pronounce it precisely, but it's Dongguan. It's out in western China in the Mongolian desert, and it's the last oasis town on the Silk Route. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to get off here. All right. See, that's the old city wall right there. it's interesting because, yeah, it's definitely because of the history and because you have sand dunes and you see the influence of where India comes in and Eastern Europe or Western or whatever, Eastern Europe on Chinese culture. You see the influence of Buddhism. Where's that coming in? You see the food. The food has spicy stuff, but doesn't grow there. They grow grapes there, and it's in the desert. And they have this place called the Crescent Lake, and it's a lake in the middle of a sand dune that you can get there with a camel. And you go in and you see this monastery, which is a Buddhist monastery, and the last thing you think is a Buddhist monastery would be there. Hey, maybe we want to see some aunties dancing. I can hear the music. We can go watch some aunties dancing. What do you think? Oh yes, here we got some aunt. Look at this. Yes, China is so diverse. I love that. I like, the wheat noodle that is from the west of China. It's my favorite food. Dancing, yes. You get a lot of this. This is normal. It's the weather is cloudy, about 15 degrees Celsius. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you wanna? Yeah, there. See, there you are. Everyone's curious what I'm doing. Hi there. Nanjing, everyone has dogs, really nice dogs. They don't eat them. They have them for pets. Hello. No? Everyone's curious to see what I'm doing. Yeah, everyone's got iPhone 6s, iPhone 6s's. That's very popular here. Let's go say hi to the doggies. All right, see ya. They're curious because there are not that many foreigners in Nanjing. And so they just want to know what I'm doing. Hello. 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 Ocean something. This is so I'm walking along the Nanjing wall, and then they have a park next to it and a moat. Pig? I didn't see a pig. But there's a really beautiful dog over here. Hello. 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 Oh, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful dog. Very nice. Very pretty. So I know this was titled Nanjing Bus Ride, but I was on the bus, I got off the bus, and I'm walking along the wall, the bottom part. There's a place you can walk at the top. I would have to do another scope for that. I'm hearing bird sounds, and I'm guessing people have birds as pets in a cage, and we might be coming into that. If we are, walk by it. Oh, thanks for enjoying this. It is, China is amazing, that's for sure. I hear birds, but they look like they're actually not caged. In this tree, there's just so many. Ah, hello from Poland. What time is it in Poland right now? Is it morning time? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's great. I'll keep the scope going until I run out of battery power. $7 a.m. Wow. And because you're up further north, has the sun come out or is it still dark? I've heard really good things about Poland, how the food's really good, everyone's very social. It's, I've heard people living in Poland, and you just get invited to people's house to have dinner, and it's just really a lot of fun. One of my boss is actually Polish. He's got an Australian citizenship now, but he's definitely Polish. He's such a fun guy. Oh, Chinese, thank you for the invite from Poland. I'll probably be in Europe next year, or actually in August. So maybe I'll make my way to Poland. It'd be nice to meet up. Chinese people, they treat me really nicely. They know that I'm a guest here, and they treat me as a guest. I return that, you know. They're very generous and friendly. Yeah, that's the magic of travel, I think, is we learn it's the best way to learn. But you know what, Periscope is kind of gives us that shortcut into seeing a different part of the world easily. Hi. So we haven't hit full spring because these trees up here are still no leaves on it. Where am I now? I'm in Nanjing. I'm walking along the old wall. So we've got this old wall right here. That wall is probably 600 years old, I think. It's on the eastern side of the city. And I'm going to be coming out to another park, which is interesting, and there's a water gate. And I don't know, I hear someone calling behind me. They must have lost something. I'm guessing they lost a dog. Is there a dog? Yeah, that's their dog. They were looking for their dog. That's what was happening. They were running around looking for their dog. She's giving me credit that I helped her find the dog. I just pointed out that the dog's coming. Got some sort of vendor here selling something. It looks like honey. Nanjing, the food is they're very salty and like a sour. The soy sauce is kind of sour. That's what it is. You have to have an acquired taste to enjoy it. I'm working towards that. The Nanjing food is not spicy. The Sichuan, that area, is kind of spicy. Nope. At first, yes. In the old days before Periscope, I used to do live streaming on livestream.com. It was the same idea, but a bit harder to get this type of quality. Guess what? Guess what? I'm not really talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. Yes, you will miss American food for sure. And if you look at my previous scope, I go through the commercial section, and I show all the American restaurants where you can get a good hamburger, or you can get pancakes, and it's just like, it's actually better than what you get in the States. So that's available here. Great, thanks for following. I'm also on Twitter, but my Twitter stuff is more technology stuff. So if you're into technology, I tweet about that stuff. Do I read Chinese? Not really. The closest thing I do is I'm on WeChat, and I use it as a communication tool with Chinese. So we'll talk back and forth because there's translation. And they can write in Chinese, and it'll translate into English, and I'll write in English, and it'll translate into Chinese. So it's an amazing tool. If you ever come to China, that's the tool you need to get. Oh, we're coming upon. Gotta learn, yeah. Problem is, I only in a few years in one place, and then I go to another country. You know, I learned it's the character. I learned some of the characters and how to figure that out. I use it all the time. You find the people near you. It's a fun way of discovering new people. Yep. Hello? We've got. Hello. Hello. No, I'm a CTO for a school. Yeah, these are my weekends. I come out into the city and experience the culture and the people. I love it. I have, when you get a full fish, yeah, I'll try the fish eye. No scorpions actually down here. You have to go to Beijing. They don't have crazy food like what you see up in Beijing. I haven't found the scorpions and all those kind of things in Nanjing. I'll ask some of my friends. Ask them where it is. Oh, I could try. You probably just get it on Taobao, but that spoils the fun. I'm not on a VPN now. This works without VPN. See ya. Thanks, Yun. Thanks. Thanks to hear that you enjoyed this. Hi. Yeah, it's amazing what has changed in 30 years. Yeah, do I? Yep. Is that konnichiwa? Or konnichiwa? Do I speak English? Yes. Do I like Nanjing? Yes, I love Nanjing. It's a great city. I am from America. I'm from Seattle. And I've lived in Boston, in Virginia. Do I know what dabbing is? I think so, but I'm not exactly sure. Is it a drug thing? I haven't been to Texas. Oh yes, so I was the only scope this morning, so it's amazing I'm only scope today right now. Yes, I've heard. Yeah, dabbing. Is that meth? I don't know. Is that something? Is that with techno music or house music? Oh, I'll have to Google it later. Figure out what it is. That's what happens. You get old, and you don't know what's the latest. You gotta go. Okay. See ya. Nice talking to you too. Oh, I found the birds. This is a place over here where people have all their birds and they bring them out and they sing to each other. So I've just crossed to the other side of the wall. So I'm technically in the old city. We can see there's all these cops here. Wonder what they're up to. Sorry, can't speak Chinese or read it. I wish there was translation on here. What's nutritious? Probably fruits. This is your bird? This is your bird? No? Okay. Actually, the most insane bird gathering I've seen. No, I don't want to buy one. Maybe this. Yeah. I wish I had someone to explain what. No, these ones they don't want to eat. This one has a bird and actually comes back to him. Keeps on coming back to him. Weather's beautiful right now. I'm just wearing a sweatshirt. That's it. That person has his own bird, keeps on coming back. Doesn't fly away, comes back to him. Yeah, he's got the best drone possible. I do have a blog. If you do a Google search for how to what for, you'll find my blog. Like how, HOW number 2, and then what, WHAT, and then number 4. I'm pretty far from the Terracotta Warriors. I have to take an airplane. The flight would be about 2 hours. That's where you are. How to what for? I mean, that's a, just Google it. You'll see it's howtowhatfor.edublogs.org. Or if you Google my name, BrianLockwood, you'll find me. I need to make some more distinct links to my blog. But I've got a Vimeo site and I got a YouTube site, and you'll find my stuff on there too. Because my blog actually has a lot more posts around Nanjing, plus posts from other parts of the world too. I use a VPN to get into YouTube. What's interesting, Vimeo is not blocked in China, but the uploads are really slow, so I usually have to turn the VPN to do an upload. I'm definitely a digital nomad. Smog is not so bad today, but it is getting up there. It's at about 100. We just need some rain and we'll clean it out again. Rain and lots of wind and it'll clean it out. There's some people playing badminton over here. Yeah. Yeah, Chengdu is going to be bad. Areas that have, I think, bad smog is Chengdu, so because there's so much industry, and then Beijing has a lot of it. It's just the location. They have industry all around them. Here we just get lots of rain, so it cleans the air. See if I can cross without getting run over. We're in the Fuzimoa. Yes, I was looking at jobs in Beijing, and I chose Nanjing because it has less smog than Beijing. I've seen lots of really good jobs in Beijing, but I wouldn't work there because of the smog. Beijing smog is like, it's like probably 3 times worse than here. Hello. What are you working on? What are you working on?
I'm working.
You're working?
Yes.
What is this?
This is the advertisement.
Advertisement. What are you advertising? Maybe we can ask you. What are you advertising? Is she shy?
Yeah.
Why is she shy? Why is she shy?
She is very shy.
Oh.
Shy, 你不懂吗？害羞，害羞，you're very shy.
I have people around the world watching now. What I have. This is people from LA, from around the world.
Can you speak Chinese?
No, I can't. No. But you speak English?
A little.
Little.
My English is very poor.
You're very poor?
Yes.
Who has the best English here? You have good English? No?
A little.
Little? You have good smile. I have someone saying hello from New York. Someone is saying hello. New York. Yes. Yes. You know where New York is?
Welcome to China.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from China. Is Anhui province.
You're from Anhui province.
Yeah, Anhui. Yes.
Which city?
It is a province.
Anhui is province, but what town are you from?
我不懂啊，I can't. 芜湖.
Like Nanjing is city of Jiangsu. So you are
I see. I'm Wuhu city.
Wuhu.
Yes, Wuhu.
Okay. You also?
Anqi.
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 And you?
泰州
Taizhou. And you?
如何
Wuhan. Same city. And you? Wuhan. Oh, Wuhan. I know. I think it's very far. Very far. Thank you. So let me show me what you have. What is this?
我想一下哈。This is about
The environment? I see like green leaf. I see a green leaf.
hospital. It's about the hospital.
Oh, hospital.
Yes.
Because I see green leaf and a snake. Is that a snake?
蛇，
It's a snake? Or no, this is a vine.
It is a symbol.
It's a symbol.
Yes,
All right.
symbol.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
It's a beautiful day, huh?
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye. ，Yeah, it is fun. This I haven't been here before. This is new. See if this is a path I can walk along the water. We'll see what happens. I think it is. Oh, look at that. Say, yes, say. Hello.
Hello.
Where are you from? Nanjing?
Yes.
You're from Nanjing. Oh, good. This is very beautiful. Hello.
Hi.
你好.
你好.
How old?
哎呦.
How old is? Hello. 19 months, I think. 19 months. Hi. Hi. Oh, you want to touch this? No. No, I'm using iPhone 6s. With a 4G connection, courtesy of China Mobile. Oh, thanks for following. Hello. Hello. You want to talk? Hello. Yeah, you can take a picture with me. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can take pictures. Yeah. I'm getting a picture with you. All right. And I'm getting a picture with you. Okay. All right.
快点，再过来。好 ，OK。
All right.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Welcome
Bye.
to China.
Are you from Nanjing?
No, I'm Hefei.
Oh, really? Oh, welcome. Is it your first time to Nanjing?
Yes, first time. We are sleeping.
Oh, very good. Come again. You'll see more foreigners. Your other friend want to take photo? No? No photo? No? Are you shy? You're shy. You're shy. Okay. All right. Have a good time. Bye bye. There, you witnessed people wanting to take photos. They usually sort of have a little hello because they're kind of shy. They're not, and then just have to respond. And then they say, "You want a photo?" And then you do a photo, and they love that. Where are you heading? I'm probably going to head to the metro. They've done a lot of walking. And the batteries. Oh, there's a market over there. We might see the crazy stuff people are asking about in this market. We might find the scorpions. I'll go there. I have no plans for today. Today was explore, walk around, turn on Periscope, see if other people are interested in my walk around Nanjing. I have a feeling we'll find out. I think it's a food market. We'll see all sorts of interesting things. Well, there's pork right over there. And then over there we can see like nuts, dried nuts, all sorts of nuts, peanuts, all sorts of styles of peanuts. That's a sunflower seed right there. And then you've got, those are almonds. And that's almond that's not been peeled. Walnut. Or raisins. I got all sorts of dried fruits here. I don't know what those are. There's peanut butter right there. And that's a sesame, like a sesame version of peanut butter. Oh, those are good. I might get that. So if I can hold, it's going to be a challenge. I need to pull out money and scope at the same time. Let's see here. I want to get that one. Do you see any creepers here? I'm going to look for you because you asked. I'm going to go and see if I can find some creepers for you. All right. Hello. This one? This. Right, this much for here. I'm going to buy these sesame things, and I'm buying 25 RMB worth. And I just show the money and I point, and they'll figure it out for me, the rest. Oh, look, yep, she got it. She just needs to take one out. She got it. Oh, good, thank you. All right, here you are. All right, good, done. I gotta. So no creepers yet. I see fruit, lots of fruit. Smells good. All the fresh fruit. Hello. You know what's really good, and it's scary, but I love it, is actually lotus root. These things are lotus root, and if you slice them up and you fry it up, it's like French fries, but even better. It's so good. And then over there, those white things, that's chestnut. Do I cook? Yeah, a little bit, not much. When I get really hungry, I'll cook something up. I know basics. I know how to boil water, fry an egg, stir fry rice. Okay, so creepy crawlies. Well, we got the fish. Look at this. These are like really big clams. and I'm guessing they're freshwater clam. And then we got eel. All sorts of types of fishes here. You can see them chopping up the fish over there. People don't buy frozen fish. They'll buy a fresh fish and then either take it home alive and then kill it, or they'll have it killed here for them. And the water looks very clean here, so I would say this fish is probably really good. And the other thing, there's probably a high turnover, so that there's so many, they have such big sales that the fish are probably in really good shape. Yes, definitely more delicious. And I would trust freshwater. I would trust freshwater fish here over saltwater because we're so far away from the ocean. Kind of bloody. Slam dunk, you bet. And they have turtles. Those are not for pets. Those are turtles for eating. They're chickens. This is interesting. Usually the chickens are alive, but these ones are pre-dead. I've heard that China doesn't make enough chicken for themselves, so they actually import a lot of chicken from the U.S. And in China, they value dark meat, not breast meat. So dark meat legs and wings are going to be expensive. So here's the seafood fish, which I'm not a big fan of that. I'm more cautious with that. Snails, those are yummy. I have to make sure my iPhone doesn't fall over into there. I don't know what that is. That looks like squid, I think. Here's some pre-cooked stuff. You're gonna find salted duck, that kind of stuff. Hello! Hello! Here's some food stuff. Okay, I didn't find any creepy crawlies. They don't like the creepy crawlies around here. They like duck, chicken, turtle, all sorts of fish, but not creepy crawlies. Here we can see like a rotisserie duck thing going on here. That actually smells really good. Wow, that smells really good. That's probably liver. Yeah, people really nice. Very nice. Here we can see that lotus root. They've cooked it up in a slightly different way. Really. Hi. Hi, Kate. Oh, and then over here we've got a bread place. Right? You can see they're making the bread right there. And that's the bread oven. Hello. Hello. Where are you from?
I'm from Anhui.
Oh, you're Anhui also. So many people from Anhui. That looks good. They're yummy, huh? That looks really good. Wow. I'm tempted, but I'm already carrying stuff. Yeah, they come when I'm not carrying as much stuff. This is dried product. I don't know what this is. Oh, that looks like kiwi. That must be kiwi, dried kiwi. And what people do is they dry this and they make teas out of this. This is actually for tea. And this looks like a medicinal place. It's actually for medicine. That's what it looks like. Yeah, a lot of food. And a huge variety of foods.
归来，2016车春母亲节优惠季限，全场玩虾满100元送30元新品打底裤，家庭服内衣好礼20元起，15元。
In the Forbidden City, I bet there is. In Nanjing, not that many. Or there probably are, but they're so secret I wouldn't know who they are.
30元一双，30元一双，数量不多，欢迎抢购。40元一双推完，40元一次推完，时间紧迫，请赶快来买，请赶快来买，得自己买几双，给您的亲朋好友带几双。
Yeah, I've got a family here. Oh, family is in meaning I've got a wife that lives here with me. No kids. Oh, I'm trying to go to the metro. It's right over here. It's completely lost track of where I am. So we're going to go underground. I'm going to take the metro. I'll keep the scope on, see if it keeps on. Oh, low battery. I got to close now, guys. Thanks for joining me. I got to close it now.